Hey everyone, and welcome back once again to Prof. Dan YouTube channel. So today I am diving into a topic that has been on the minds of many self-petitioners filing for the employment-based visa category, such as the EB2 NIW or the EB1A, through normal processing. So by normal processing, I mean people that file for this petition that only paid the fee for I-140, like the $715 and the asylum program fee $300 without paying for Form I-907, which is the premium processing fee. These are the normal processing I'm referring to. And of course, the headache has been longer wait times. And, over the past few months, it's become increasingly clear that the processing times have stretched out, with many applicants waiting up to 10 months, sometimes even more, to hear back from USCIS, United States Citizenship and Immigration Service. So in this video, I will walk you through a simple step-by-step process on how you can check your case processing time online so you can stay informed and know when to expect perhaps a response. Plus, I will also walk you through or talk about when it is appropriate for you to contact USCIS directly to ask or make inquiry about your case. So let's get started so you can take charge of your own immigration journey with confidence. So, again, this is Prof. Dan Tutorials, and thank you to all our subscribers, those who have been watching my videos. So if you've been finding Prof. Dan Tutorials so helpful, please, if you are new, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Sharing is caring, so pass the content along to others who might benefit. Subscribe, please subscribe. So we would also love to hear your thoughts and questions in the comment sections, as people have been doing that, and my team have always tried to respond to the best we can, and even respond via email as well. And be sure to subscribe, and so you can always get the latest insights. Also, try to follow us as far as updates is concerned in a more professional way on St. Daniel's Global LLC. That's on LinkedIn. And let's get started. So what I'm going to do today is basically to share, it's going to be, let's take a look through the direct source from USCIS. And as you can see on the screen right now, so that's what we're going to do together. First, take a look at this, go to your browser, and I want you to type in USCIS processing time. So when you type that in, as you can see in my browser, let's do that, USCIS processing time. The first thing that comes on top of the page is USCIS. That's the official source, which I always refer and encourage you to refer to at all times. So if you click on this, then we're going to see what is obtainable. Now you see the page that comes up says check case processing time. So basically what we have to do, the form, you want to select the form type. There are different forms listed here. For those of you doing the self-petitioners like the EB1A or EB2 NIW, or even those who are non-self-petitioners, EB1B, EB1C, or EB21, or EB3, EB4, EB5, and the likes, especially you file the Form I-140, so you want to click on that. So if you do that, the form categories, you also want to select that. Again, if it's the EB1A or the EB11, or if it's the EB2 NIW, which is listed here as advanced degree or exceptional ability, requesting a national interest waiver, EB2 NIW. So I'm going to click on that. Then the next thing is you want to put the field office or service center where you submitted your case. So if it's Nebraska, for example, if it's Texas, you can select that. And all you do next is to get the processing time. So if I click on that, the magic comes up. Here it says on the screen, processing time for immigration petition for alien workers, I-140 at Texas Service Center currently takes about 9.5 months. They said 80% of their cases are completed within 9.5 months, 80% of their cases. So there is a chance of 20%, very few cases that could be more than 9.5 months or even less than that, as some have been lucky or fortunate or maybe unfortunate in very few cases. So that is it. So when you have this sense, then you want to give yourself a rest of mind to like, okay, I'm still expecting it at this time. This was when I submitted. And by this time, if you calculate it, I should be expecting a response, because that's been the case. Before now, the case has always been within 4 months, within 5 months, people that do the normal processing get response. But currently, it's not like that. So it calls for alarm or concerns. But then I'm letting you know, always check this page so that each time you know what is going on. And this will always change based on different factors, like the number of people applying. If more people keep applying to any of these centers, then you should expect that it's going to impact this average time it will take to process your case. The same thing applies. You can select the Nebraska Center. Let's see. Before now, people have said maybe Nebraska Center is more faster than Texas, but let's see. If you click on Nebraska, let's also get the processing time, 11 months. So you see the thing is kind of changing. The dynamic seems to be changing. So if in Nebraska, it's taking up to 11 months now, 80% of the cases, compared to Texas Center, which is now about 10 months. So that's it. And another important thing here to show you is that once you've done that, you want to also have an idea of, can I contact USCIS? To be able to do that, if you scroll down, you see the part that says, when is your receipt date? Under that is, before that is, when can I ask about my case? So let's assume that, for example, we have someone who submitted in 2023, that was December. So let's put December there, December, and we can put the date. Now, this person submitted sometime on the 29th of December, 2023. So I click on Get Inquiry Dates, and let's see what happens. It says, your case is processing normally. So that means it's not abnormal. No more concerns. Yes, people tell you in the past, oh, they got their own response in 4 or 5 months. And so that calls for, being, worrisome. You don't have to be that, because the dynamics changes at all times. So presently, as is obtainable, they said it's normal. It's normal that in the past 9 months, so to say, you've not received any response. And they said the earliest you can submit question is March 5, 2025. Please do not contact us before this date. This is kind of outrageous. Is absurd. All right. So so that's that. And also, if you, of course, we can change it to Texas Center as we've done earlier. And if you also submit the dates in your receipt, so let's say it's 2023, also let's use that. And if I also click on December, and let me say 27 as well. So with this date, let's get the get inquiry dates. This also says February 26, 2025. So with what we've seen here, we should definitely know that you will get response before this date. Absolutely. So my advice, just be patient enough for if it's going to take about 10 months or about 12 months, just be patient enough and you will get response. And there is also situation where people who have been waiting for, let's say, 4 or 5 months, and if they have the money for premium processing, they now go ahead to do the premium processing so that they can get the feedback on time. You can do that as well. If you have the money, that's $2,805. You can still do that, even if you didn't do premium processing from the very first time you submitted your petition. And I also have videos there that can guide you on how to do that in previous videos. So another thing is, and lastly, before we finish for today's video, you can also, for those of you who are maybe doing adjustment of status, people are also concerned like, oh, when will I get a response? What's going on? This, and that. So, example, you can select the category. If it's employment-based, you can do that. You can also select the field center. Let's assume it's California. You're processing your adjustment of status. We can also see the get processing time, 21 months. Now, this is, again, 80% of the cases. I must tell you, and I must declare that we've had people, some exceptional cases that doesn't follow this trend, even when it's submitted to these respective centers. I must tell you that. Now, we know people who within 3 or 4 months, their adjustment of status, they got everything. They got their green card. So why this might be a guide based on what is written from the direct source, it might not usually still be the case. That's just what I'm trying to let you know. So whichever case it is, no cause for alarm, just stay put and know that you will get something from them. And I have a previous video where I also talk about how to contact USCIS, how to bypass, all the traditional things that happens. And so you can speak directly with the officer. You can search that also on Prof Dan YouTube videos, and you can get the click on how to do that. So basically, that is it. And I'm gonna say thanks for sticking with me through this video, and I hope this walkthrough, this very short one, helps you stay on top of your USCIS case processing times. If you find this video helpful, again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more tips and insights on this journey. And if you are looking for more personalized help, feel free to check out our services. You can see on the screen, stdanielsglobal.com, or you can reach out through email info@stdanielsglobal.com. Now, whether it's for your EB2 NIW or the EB1A, or for some of you who are self-petitioners who have utilized my YouTube videos to write your petition, as some of you have done. In case you don't know, if you go to Prof Dan YouTube channel, you will see a playlist video, YouTube video playlist, that talks about all of this EB2 NIW. So thank you for watching and stay safe. See you and bye-bye.